Well, Lord Coe, let's first get your assessment of this morning's race. Were you impressed?
I was very impressed. It was a very good race for the spectators to watch. I mean, watching it unfold, particularly over the last few kilometres, with the lead changing hands and in the final couple of kilometres, one of the athletes making a really good break for home. It added a lot of interest in the race.
When you look at the Standard Chartered Dubai Marathon and the way that it's evolved over the years, when it first started a couple of hundred competitors, now over 30,000, it's impressive.
First marathon actually was 1998. It's had gold label status for the last 5 years, and it's growing in reputation, and that's really important. And not just in terms of the elite fields. It's very important that more people are actually enjoying running, training for it, getting fit, physical activity. These are the two agendas that any sport must always address.
Let's talk about the elite, because of course events, global events such as this, take on even greater significance with it being Olympic and Paralympic year, and a very strong contingent of course from the Ethiopian country.
Well, let's start first of all with the wheelchair race, because you talked about qualification. Well, John Smith, who won the men's event, has actually now got his qualifying standard for Rio. So a lot of athletes this morning came here in order to get that qualifying time both in the elite race and in the wheelchairs. And we'll have to see, but I'm guessing quite a few have actually got the qualifying time. So this is a very important stepping stone. Olympic year is always a big year for track and field. You know, athletics is the #1 sport in the Olympic Games, and getting the best athletes from as broad a range of countries into Rio is really important.
You alluded to the fact earlier in our chat, it's not just about the elite, but at any level. We've got the 10K, we've got the 4K. Yeah. It is now the UAE's mass participation sporting event. It's great to see so many people of all different ages and levels taking part.
It is, and I think that's where our sport has really provided opportunities, and I think can provide even greater opportunities in future about aligning the elite competition, inspiring young people to want to take up running, and embedding it as a fitness concept in the community. And to see that many people running this morning was fantastic, and that's good, because actually it will be from their families that the elite athletes of tomorrow emerge.
When the sport is facing such a difficult time, I guess it's even more important to showcase the positive images all around the world. You only had to look at the official presentation and the Ethiopian fans. That's sport at its very best, yes, isn't it?
I mean, when you're talking about Ethiopia and their connection with marathon running, it's almost a religion. I mean, those fans down there follow their heroes around the world. Virtually every time an Ethiopian athlete competes wherever they are in the world, they must feel as though they're running in front of a home crowd. And that's amazing. And that's actually one of the great positive characteristics of our sport. We're very global, we're very open, it's a very low threshold of entry. Everybody can run, everybody can throw, everybody can jump. And that's the great advantage. But athletics also uniquely provides an opportunity for governments and cities and healthcare professionals to use our sport to meet other objectives as well.
So, in conclusion, do you feel then the Standard Chartered Dubai Marathon really is a great showcase then, especially in January, to show to the world what can be achieved here in the UAE?
It is. It does it in the UAE. It's now gaining an international reputation. And in a way, it almost starts the 2016 marathon season. And of course, that will have added interest this year, because there is qualification at stake for an Olympic Games, which is the biggest, it's the biggest ambition of all those competitors that were running today.